My hand girls rescue met the bar witnessing. Tears fled the head, I'm waiting, I guess she tweet, I guess she confess. She thinking less, not drinking less. Bathroom says, investigate, spontaneous. I stereotype, put to rest tonight. Imagine, believe, and achieve, it works. Skyline as a rise like fireworks.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to After the Storm. I'm your host, Matt Clark. Well, the Thunder lost tonight, 97-115 to the Phoenix Suns for a second time in a row. We lost to them. The first game, we lost 101 to 113. I thought we played a little bit better in each game. But this game, I thought we played a little bit better considering we were short without Giddey and SGA. I thought we played pretty well. Coach Wilkes did a great job again of stepping in for Coach D tonight. I thought he did a good job. The Thunder, of course, are now 11-22. I want to say that I loved what they did, but once again, one quarter makes all the difference. Last time we played them, it was the third quarter. We lost 37-21. This time it was the fourth quarter, 39-16. So, we play them tough for three quarters. We stay within the game. We stay within 4 to 6. We do a great job of cutting down on their shots. At the same time, we're doing a great job of doing of attacking the basket. And we're going to talk a lot about that tonight. It's about attacking the basket versus just settling for threes. Because we looked at it in the last two games, we're shooting 26% from three, 18 for 68. And we continue to shoot them. I understand that this is a game now. Steph Curry has pretty much changed the way the teams shoot the basketball and the way the teams actually play. I get that 100%. But at the same time, Steph Curry is a once in a lifetime, once in a generational type player. He's the fastest one ever to 3,000. He's the only one to ever get 3,000 threes, made threes. And I want to say he's just a different cat. But for the Thunder, we just keep shooting threes, and we just don't have shooters. We just don't have shooters. And 26% is not going to get you in the game. And considering especially we shot 50% from mid-range or from inside the box or inside the lane or whatever you want to call it. I just want to say being aggressive and attacking the basket. We shot 50%, but because you shoot 26% from three or 7 for 35, not going to get it done. It's just not. We just don't have those guys that can just knock down the threes consistently, especially what happens with us is that once we get the game tight and we go a couple of possessions without scoring, then all of a sudden everybody wants to go one-on-one and think they're scoring. They're playing with outside of their skill set, and you just can't. You absolutely just can't do that. But considering we had no SGA and no Giddey, the Thunder were in full attack mode, attacking the basket, making shots, taking advantage of opportunities, taking advantage of mismatch. When you're running your half-court set, what basically happens is the defense sets up and you're able to you run some picks. All of a sudden, hey, I've got the big guy on me, okay? I'm a little guy. What am I going to do? There's no way in the world the big guy is going to stop me from going to the basket or me knocking down a shot. And every time the Thunder got mismatches, they did a great job of attacking the basket and taking advantage of scoring over and over, shooting less threes. And all of a sudden, we get in love with the three, and it's over. But at the end of the first quarter, I thought we played fantastic. Even though we were down 10, 33-23, I thought we played really, really, really well. I was really pleased with our play. The second quarter, the Thunder, once again, we come out in full attack mode. We're not really standing out there shooting a bunch of threes and doing that. We were attacking mode, but we were taking threes, but we were taking them in the offensive set where we're attacking. Two guys come over. We kick it out, knock down that three because, when you're driving, you see the guy. Like I always tell my kids, there's the one guy that's guarding you. He doesn't count. The second guy is the guy that when you're attacking the basket, he's coming towards you so you can see what that second guy is. But you have to worry about what the third guy is. And that's the third guy that's on that you can see to your left or to your right, depending on which side you're going. And then if you're going to kick it out, it's that guy the guard coming from the top side down to the baseline side to try to get the steal. So you got to understand where everybody's at when you attack. If I do this, this is going to happen. If I do that, that's going to happen. So you got to be aware of what's going on before you attack. You can't just just drop your head and just attack the basket. You got to know, you have to have some sort of plan. Say, here's what I'm playing. If this guy does this, I'm going to do this. If that does that, I'm going to do that. You got to have a plan for it. Now, I want to say that I thought we played way better the first quarter than we did the second quarter, even though we're only down by 8. I mean, we actually got a 2 point. We bested there by 2 points in the second quarter. I thought we played better in the first quarter, even though we were down 10, than we did the second quarter. And I think that has a lot to do with our defense and them playing worse. Now, the first quarter, remember, we're playing against their first team, which is who? Chris Paul and the shooters and everybody they got. So I thought we did a great job, even though we were down by 10. I thought we did a better job in the first quarter than we did in the second quarter, even though we outscored them in the second quarter by 2. Primarily is because the backups were going against each other. But I thought we played better in the first quarter. And even though we did, so you come down. But anyway, we're 2 for 17 for threes in the first half. 2 for 17, dude. I mean, I understand what the Thunder wants. I understand that this is a three-point league. I get that. But if you don't have the shooters, hey, what's wrong with mid-range? What's wrong with knocking down shots? Because when we're doing that and we're making our runs, we're either shooting layups, we're getting easy basket in transition, or we're knocking down mid-range shots. That's when we stay in games. That's when we're tough to beat. But once again, we get out of rhythm when we start shooting threes. All of a sudden, the team, as I've said many times, if you shoot a three, there's a long shot, long rebound. Long rebound turns into transitional baskets on the other side, which really hurt us, I believe, because it allows the other team to get in easy baskets. And all of a sudden, when you got a team that can shoot threes the way that Phoenix does, they get in transition, they knock down a couple threes, hey, it's over. They're going to get in rhythm, and there's nothing you can do about it. But the Thunder, only down 52 to 60 at halftime. And I thought, like I said, I thought we played better the first half than the second half. I mean, the first quarter versus the second quarter. But still, I mean, you're only down 8. That's not bad. I mean, not bad to one of the, if not the best, one of the top 3 teams in the NBA. Definitely the number 1 team in the West, because the Lakers are. I don't know what the Lakers are doing. I don't really care. That's the Lakers. But in the third quarter, I thought our keys were really simple for the third quarter. Attack the basket. Don't kick it out from 3 unless you have to. Don't get in that habit where you just drive and you're automatically kicking. Because, like I said, when you're driving and you see that guy coming towards you, you got to understand, what is he going to do? Okay, is he going to guard me or am I going to score? In the first and second quarter, we were doing a fantastic job of actually taking it to the basket and scoring when we got in games, or when we kept the game within 4 points. But how we got out to 10 and 8 and how they would extend the lead is because simply we were coming in, all of a sudden we decided to kick out, and we're going 2 for 17 from 3. Because all of a sudden, instead of us scoring 2-point baskets, we're selling for threes. And we're not a 3-point shooting team. If you get to the basket, guys, shoot a floater, shoot a teardrop, get a layup, score easy basket. Why try to kick it out to try to hit the home run? 2-point basket win games. 3-point baskets break backs. That's what happens. But in the Thunder, we can't seem to do that. But I will say that there are several things that happen when you attack the basket. One, you're in aggressive mode. Okay? You're attacking the basket, so you're aggressive, which means that if you're aggressive, the team that's aggressive gets the calls 99 out of 100 times from the officials. The second thing is it leads to easy baskets. Okay? Easy baskets. You're right there. You're 2 feet from the rim. You're in the league. You should be able to score from 2 feet from the rim. The third thing it does, it gives you and ones. Okay? And ones. Do you know what and one is? That's a 2-point basket plus the free throw. So that gives you and one. So A, it gives you easy baskets. B, it gives you and ones. And 3, what does it do? It gives the opponents a chance to get a foul you. So you get opportunities to go to the free throw line by the and ones. And number 4, what it does is it cuts down on transitional baskets on the other end because you're shooting from 2 feet instead of 25 feet, which allows the ball to come off long and the team to get into position to attack the basket on the other side in transition. So that's what attacking the basket does. Those are the things that it does for you, which when the Thunder was doing that, we were in the game. 2 points, 3 points down. We're up 2, we're up 4, we're up 6. That's what it does, okay? And then we were winning 75-72. And I didn't know I didn't know if I was going to really talk about this or not, but we're up 75-72. They score. And we're up 75-74. And I talked about Lou Dort, and I like Lou Dort. I like what he does, but he does not have the skill set, and he doesn't get what he needs. So if he comes out, he shoots a 3, shoots a brick, comes back down. The next possession tries to take it one-on-one, loses the ball. Then we get a foul called on us for impeding to the basket. They get 2 free throws in the ball. Now, we did get lucky that we stopped them on the defensive end and we were only down 76-75. But, Lou, hey, when you're up like that, you just don't come down and rain threes. And I know you think you're a three-point shooter, but, bro, at 30%, you're not a three-point shooter, okay? He has to develop his game, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what he does next year from this offseason. Does he develop a teardrop? Does he develop a floater? Does he have other ways? Does he work on his ball handling and just don't drop his shoulder and just use his athletic ability and his physical presence just to try to just bull over somebody? Well, you're not Shaq, okay? You're not going to be able to do that. Use your finesse. Use your strength. Learn how to do that. Learn what are your strengths and how do I exploit those. You can jump. So how about a step back fade away from 2? How about a crossover spin move? How about something else other than what you're trying to do and just bull people to the basket because you think, well, that's been successful. Well, no. But in crucial moments, in crucial parts of the game, you can't do that. You got to be smarter than that. You got to understand what does it take to make an easy, smart play. And that's what killed us in the third quarter. We had that lead. We had them on the ropes. And then once again, what do? We let them off because what do I talk about all the time? Shot selection in your half-court offense. Stopping them in transition on the defensive end. And guess what? If you attack the basket, that cuts out the that cuts out the transitional baskets on the other side. Okay? And then what does it also do, like I said earlier? Gives you a chance to go to the free throw to get in once, creates a foul, and it gives you rest, okay? So those are the things that it does when you're attacking the basket, okay? And it keeps you aggressive mode. And the Thunder didn't do that. So at the end of the third quarter, what are we? Down 85-81. We had a clear chance to do something really, really special to get them on the ropes, but once again, we did not make that happen. And fourth quarter, I am so over the Thunder driving to the basket and automatically kicking it out to the 3. There was 5 or 6 different opportunities that we drove to the basket and we didn't even look to score. We're kicking out to the 3 because the guys are, well, bro, you at the basket, score. Get an easy 2. And when you're in the game and when we're winning or when we're keeping it close, we're scoring that basket at the end. We're not looking to kick it out to the 3. Now, I don't know if that's the coaches telling us to do that. I'm not sure what that is, but at this point, I'm just like, guys, score. You're there. Just do a little floor. I mean, you're 2 feet from the basket, and you're going to try to kick it out. And we've either missed, the defense got their hands into the passing lane, or we threw the ball away. None of those things are good when you're right there at the basket. And it just wore me out all in the second and third quarter. Wore me out. Dude, shoot the basketball. Please, look to be aggressive. Quit trying to kick it out. We're not at 3. And, my thing is this, our lack of shooters is going to hurt us in the end. Because, we're making the plays. We just got guys who can't knock down the shots. It's simple. And I said this from the very beginning. The Thunder has a bunch of 6'7", 6'8", 6'9" guys who can't shoot. Athletic is all get out. Good guys. Play hard, but they can't shoot. Guys, we got to get more guys who can do that. Or these guys got to work on their game in the summer, in the off season, to become better shooters. Because you're getting the looks. But 7 for 35, that's not going to get it done. Especially when you only lose by 7 or 8. Or what was the final score? What did we lose by? We lost by 8. Okay? 7 for 35. If you make some of those, that's what they say. Well, if you make some of them, you'll make. Well, it don't do you no good. At the last 2 games, you're 18 for 68. You're not gonna get it done doing that, guys. We gotta straighten that up, okay? Now, I will say defensively, I think we're playing better. I like what we're doing on the perimeter. Not giving up you're gonna give up easy shots and wide open shots in a game. That's just happened, but. I will say over the last 6 or 7 games, we're not giving up as many wide open shots. Tonight, we didn't give up that many wide open shots. They had to earn them. But when you got Devin Booker, dude, he can play. He can shoot. He had, 6 straight games that he had over 30. The dude can just go, okay? He can just go. But what happened is in the fourth quarter, the Thunder got away from what they were doing. Taking it to the basket, getting easy shots, trying to kick it out, driving me crazy with that nonsense. Score, you're there. That's why you're in the game. But all that being said, we still came back. We still took advantage of opportunities on the offensive end. We had mismatches and we did take advantage. But when we did go to the basket, we're kicking it out. Quit kicking it out. Shoot the basketball. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that tonight, but it just drove me. It was driving me crazy. And I don't know how many times I told my friend Mark about that. What are you doing? What are you doing? He really wasn't listening to me too much because OU was playing as Smash in Oregon at the time. I don't know what the score is now because obviously I'm doing this. But I will say this. Once again, you cut down on your bad decisions on the offensive side. You cut down on giving up easy transitional baskets, which means quit shooting threes as much. 4, you score when you're at the basket. And 5, continue your aggressiveness. Okay, if you can do those things, I think we're going to stay in games. And quite frankly, I didn't think once again, when I found out who was out tonight, I thought we were going to get killed. But once again, the Thunder surprised me just like they did last night. Stayed in the game, played hard. And I'm going to say I love our effort. You can't say that the Thunder don't play hard. No one can ever say that. They play hard. And I want to say that I'm very proud of them. And looking forward to the game Friday night at home. Hopefully everybody comes out and watches them and gives us a home crowd because we need that. They need that support. Once again, thank you for watching After the Storm. I'm your host, Matt Clark. Peace out.